A very good morning to all my dear children. Welcome to St. Michael's e-learning classes. My name is Francis sir, and today, my dear children, we will be taking chapter number 14 of Social Science for Standard 4, and the name of the chapter is Our Industries. So let's read and understand this chapter. From a small pencil to a big computer or a mobile phone, almost everything we use is made in a factory using natural sources. Thus, factory is a place where natural sources are converted into finished goods. The process of converting natural sources into finished goods using machines and human labor is called an industry. So first, we need to understand what is industry. Industry is a place where the process of converting the natural resources into the finished product is done with the help of humans and machines. Now, what are the factors needed for industries? Certain things are required to set up an industry. Finance or money is an important requirement to start an industry. Yes, my dear children. In fact, the most important factor for setting up industry is money. All the above mentioned requirements are dependent on money in one way or the other. Now we have a small box-like structure on page number 98, which tell us what are the factors that are needed for starting any industry. The first factor is raw materials. We need raw materials. Raw materials are those materials which we get from nature. The second is machinery, that is the machines which we need. The third is labor, that is human labor. The fourth is power supply, that is electricity. And the fifth is transport, that is when we ship the finished product from one place to another. These are the factors which are needed for setting up an industry. Now let's see the type of industries which we have around us. Industries can be divided on the basis of raw materials used and the size. So what are the types of industries which we have? The first is on the basis of the raw materials. What are the type of industries? So they are, the first we have agro-based industries. Now what are agro-based industries, students? They use agricultural products as the raw materials. So agro-based industries are those industries which use agricultural products. For example, the textile industry, food processing industry, they all require agricultural products. The second is mineral-based industries. Now what are mineral-based industries? They use minerals as the raw materials. So from the name itself you can understand that mineral-based industries are those industries which use minerals as the raw material. For example, iron and steel industry use iron ore as raw material, and all refineries use petroleum as raw materials. The third and the last type of industry is forest-based industries. Now what are forest-based industries? They use forest products as the raw materials. So forest-based industries are those industries, my dear children, which use the forest materials or the forest products as their raw materials. For example, shipbuilding industry uses steel as raw material, and paper is made out of pulp from these trees. So this is the type of industry on the basis of raw materials. Now we'll see on the basis of size. Now on the basis of size, my dear children, we have got a small table. A small table like on page number 99. We see that on the basis of size, we have three types of industries. That is the large-based industry, or the large-scale industry, or large-scale industry. The second, we have the small-scale industry. And third, we have the cottage industry. Now, so when we come to the type of industry on the basis of size, as in the table of page 99 says, When it comes to the large scale industry, we need to know, my students, that you need a large amount of money. Not only that, you need large machines and thousands of people. Otherwise, you cannot move a large scale industry. When we come to the second type of industry, that is small scale, we see that you require a little less amount of money as well as people. And the machines which you require for small scale industry, they are not very much large, they are small only. Last, when we come to the cottage-based industry, we need to note that these industries are those industries which you can set up in your home or need a small workshop. Similarly, you don't need even small machines for cottage-based industries, you only need simple tools. As well as you need only a few people to work with. Now, the examples of large-scale industry, it is iron and steel industry, shipbuilding, automobiles, as in the table says. When it comes to small-scale industries, the types of industries are furniture industries, handloom industries, clothes, etc. And when we come to cottage industries, it is weaving cloth, handicrafts, etc. So we will stop here for today, my dear students. Whatever we have done for today, please revise it, and in our next class, we will begin more ahead with the next part. So till then, revise. Thank you.